Bron Breakker issues a stern warning to WWE star following Paul Heyman confrontation. On the latest episode of WWE Raw, tensions boiled over when Bron Breakker issued a stern warning to former WWE star Penta El Zero Miedo. The moment unfolded during a backstage segment, which quickly caught the attention of fans online due to the intensity and star power involved. Breakker was clearly unhappy with how Penta spoke to none other than Paul Heyman, and he made sure to let him know. The drama began ahead of the main event, where Penta was scheduled to take on Seth Rollins in a high-stakes matchup. With Rollins' heel faction continuing to wreak havoc across WWE, this episode featured a sinister plan to take out several top stars, including Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, and Penta himself. True to his word, Bron Breakker followed through on his threat to Zayn, leaving the former undisputed tag team champion sidelined. On Raw, WWE confirmed that Sami Zayn would be out of action for an indefinite period, a shocking development that shook the roster. The key moment between Breakker and Penta came shortly before the main event match. Backstage, Paul Heyman approached Penta and spoke to him in Spanish. What exactly was said remains unclear. However, Penta was visibly fired up by the exchange and didn't hold back, yelling at Heyman in Spanish as well. The Oracle of WWE, as always, remained composed but intense. It was at that point that Bron Breakker entered the scene. Clearly protective of Paul Heyman, Breakker stepped in between the two and gave Penta a direct warning. He told the masked luchador to watch his tone when addressing Heyman, making it clear that disrespecting the longtime manager would not be tolerated. Penta, ever the fearless competitor, responded with his trademark catchphrase, Zero Miedo, signaling that he had zero fear, even in the face of someone as physically dominant as Breakker. Penta then walked away, leaving Breakker simmering with rage. The tension between the two was thick and left many wondering whether a future clash is inevitable. Later in the night, Penta faced Seth Rollins in the main event. Despite putting on an impressive performance, Penta fell short after Rollins delivered a devastating stomp to score the pinfall victory. The match was hard-hitting and action-packed, showcasing the high-level skills of both competitors. However, it was the post-match chaos that truly stole the spotlight. After the match, Rollins, accompanied by Paul Heyman, grabbed a microphone and issued a bold call-out to both Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. The challenge was clearly intended to provoke a reaction, and it worked. As Breakker and Reed began making their way to the ring, the arena erupted when LA Knight stormed in from the crowd and ambushed Seth Rollins. The unexpected attack added yet another twist to an already unpredictable episode. With multiple rivalries now overlapping, Rollins vs. Penta, Breakker vs. Penta, Rollins vs. Knight, the Raw landscape is quickly becoming more volatile than ever. The involvement of Paul Heyman only adds fuel to the fire, as his influence continues to shape key storylines and alliances. Bron Breakker's warning to Penta was more than just a protective gesture toward Heyman, it was a statement of dominance and intent. As tensions rise and factions shift, one thing is clear: Breakker is not backing down from anyone, and the WWE Universe should brace itself for what comes next. Whether a future match between Penta and Breakker is in the works remains to be seen, but if this week's Raw is any indication, it's only a matter of time before fists fly again.